if they know this. But like the fact that they have some varieties of bell boots where they're like, oh yeah, you can have the bell boots on the front and the back. You don't use bell boots on the back feet at all, ever.
That's funny. It's for aesthetic reasons, Emma.
Like,
it's for aesthetic reasons.
So the bell boots are the ones that actually look like they go over the hoof, right? Mm-hmm. And the sole purpose of bell boots, unless you're wearing them to look snazzy, but most of the time the sole reason that you use bell boots is because sometimes horses can overreach, which is where with their back end they might clip their front end. So to prevent like their heel from getting hurt, you put a bell boot on because it actually goes over the bulbs of their heel. My horse wore bell boots all the time. Not the nice fancy leather ones. We'd get him the really shitty skin colored rubber ones. And you'd pull them on over his foot and they would just stay there until he found a way to ditch them. Because my boy has a habit of ditching his shoes. He will actually reach, like, and I know it's an accident, but it's still annoying. So he would overreach to the point where he would clip his own shoe and pull his own shoe off.
Oopsies.
And the only thing, oh my god, this champ has been bothering me. Now when you jump from some of the points that you could jump from before, the moment you hit the ground, you stop.
You stop. Well, I've done that before on several champs, so it's really annoying. You have to like hit it in a weird way.
Yep. I thought it was random chance for a while, and now it's happened every time, and I'm like, well,
shit.
God damn it.
Jump!
No, jump. So, oh, my horse didn't jump! My horse didn't jump!
Yeah, exactly, that's why I spam it at that certain, like, little hill thing. I'm just like, go,
what the hell?
Jump. Emma, no! Emma!
Someone else tried to jump from where I normally jump, and they got stopped, too. Oh my god, this is a nightmare.
This house is a nightmare. Ow! Oh, I'm clipping through the ground.
Oh no!
Oh, no. My horse is going all over the place.
There you go!
Oh, I'm enforced.
Yay!
Yay! I somehow got 4th out of it. Oh.
I'm in 10th. That's okay.
Also, the champ thing was glitched all week for me with this Agnes person. She wouldn't recognize the championships for me. No. Which is fine.
I am actually gonna go grab my Lipizan to do the equitation because I think that would be fun.
Ooh, is that in Dundle, right?
It is in Dundle. So do you want to ride to me? And then we ride to Dundle, because like
I'll grab my Lipizan too.
Trailering there seems boring right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my Lipizan. Wherever I put her. Know where I put her.
My mom got one, and I was like, she told me she wasn't going to, and she's like, oh, it grew on me, so she got the really light apple gray. That was the one she got.
Aww. Yeah, that is a good one. Did I tuck it away? I tucked it away somewhere. Where are you? What did I name you? That's right, I named you something edgy.
Alright. So. I gotta grab my different clothes that I wear with this one. Where are they? I caved and bought the Houndstooth set with Starcoins. At least like some of it. I don't do helmets and I didn't like the boots, so...
Yeah, I did the same for a few of them.
Yeah.
I did it on the Red Tack set because of when the Protrons come on sale for the whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be getting the Bay one because that was my second choice when they first came out.
Yeah.
And I want to put red on it. Red boy.
Nice.
Red. I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet, but.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, okay. Trying to figure out like where I put everything that I was wearing with this.
And I can't change my hair color in my place anymore. So in Dundle, we could also go to the hair salon and see what they did.
Yeah. Okay, what the hell?
And we can get a free character change, but I'm gonna wait till next week.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I mean, I know everyone's gonna get it a free again anyways when the new character comes out, but
yeah. That's probably fine. I thought I had something different with that, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just losing it.
It's okay.
Because I'm looking at this and going, is this actually what I was wearing when I was riding the horse? Is this? I think that's good enough. I don't like the helmet models in this game. So, like, I would never ride my horse without a helmet in real life, but in this game, I'm like, fuck it.
As you should.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Hi. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. To Dundle.
I've not been in Dundle in forever.
I know.
I'm happy they did one thing in there, but it's nothing exciting. They could put a champ in Dundle.
I know. I don't know why they didn't. There's no champ and there's a home stable, but there's no chores.
Yeah.
The whole thing just doesn't make any sense. And then like Dundle came out when they were on the tail end, like they had basically just started to revamp the game as far as like releasing new horses and stuff. So they were starting to develop this new look for the game. But they still didn't have like the artists behind it that could like do it justice. So to me, like I love all the buildings and everything in Dundle. I think that that's gorgeous. But the biggest problem for me is the grass looks plasticky.
Like when you go past here, it's fine, but
yeah, it's like this dark green.
Oh, I hit a rock.
Oh no.
Oh. Owie!
No!
Yeah, it's like very like transition period foliage.
Yeah, same with like the trees.
It's too dark. It's the green and the dark blue sky does not go well together.
No.
Where is this new place? Oh, it's all the way down there. Okay.
Yeah, it's all the way in Dundle, right?
It looks like it's at that one paddock.
Yeah.
And they never use. Oh my god, they're using a paddock that they never use.
Wow.
Whoa. But yeah, like these little willow trees, it's like,
yeah.
Like this place could get a serious. It could look like, gosh, what is like Red Point? Is
Redwood Point.
Yeah, it could look like Redwood Point if they just brush it up again.
I know. Out here where it's brighter, I feel like it's a little less obnoxious because like they did a great job on the rocks. Like look at the village from here. Like that's really, really pretty. But when you're immersed in the whole thing and it's everything's that dark green, it's so monotone green.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Oh. Hello.
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 Hello?
He has a little fox with him. Luis.
Oh, Luis. We know who you are, Luis. He's got earrings.
You.
What do you mean?
He says he.
It's really happening. A non-ranger's gonna ride my race. I would love to, Luis. I would be honored.
It sucks. It's only 150 because Dundle has.
Except
Dundle doesn't have really high. No one has like, or no one. Nothing here really has like extremely good races.
Yeah.
You know, like it has good experience here.
They're not fun either.
Oh, this music is so cute. It's new.
Yeah.
I really wish they would release their music sometimes.
I know.
Or like their OSTs.
They used to.
Sad.
I thought they used to. Because for a while they were like plugging it on Spotify all the time.
And they should do it again. Because I would listen to this while just vibing or doing work.
Oh yeah. No, if there's one thing that this game gets right, it's actually like the sound design and the music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And not that they're not doing a good job on the horses and everything. But it seems to me like as far as things that they have really down, the music is like 100%. Like,
for sure. I'm gonna go again. Let's go again. Yeah. Woo!
Faster!
Faster! I'm gonna get the record.
Speed. Oh,
I am speed.
Emma forgot where she was going. Hang on, I'm gonna try that again.
You are no longer going speed.
Hang on. I'm gonna. God damn it. We're gonna be better this time.
I'm faster than Emma. I'm faster.
Emma hit the fence, okay?
Emma broke her legs, okay? She hit the fence and broke her legs.
She broke every bone in her body. It's fine.
Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms. Oh my gosh, I did the one thing that was new today. Everyone rejoice.
Yay!
Yippee!
And at least, like, with us on the Lipizons, we can actually go in the store and see how the bell boots and stuff fit.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
So yeah, I don't understand the logic of let's put bell boots on feet where there are like no bell boots ever.
Bell boots. Oh, little bell boots. Yeah, there is back and the front, but why can't we just have them on the front?
The other part that I don't understand is never not once have I used this type of leg protector on the front and the back leg. Typically these look like sports medicine boots to me. Or no, splint boots, my bad. These look like splint boots. They got padding on the inside and then they'd like hook with Velcro on the outside. I'm sure that you can use splint boots on the back end. I just don't know why you would.
Action. Where did you go? I don't know. You're in the global store. I'm in the store. I was like, where did my friend Emma go?
Yeah, I'm just not sure why you would. Do they not have it that you can have bell boots on just the front feet?
Nope, they don't.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they said that was going to be an option.
I don't see it.
It's not.
No, I do see it. It's just you have to have the things above.
Oh, like you gotta have the okay. Yeah,
it's
so
like it's like I'm giving my horsey little booties.
Yeah.
They're not really exciting colors yet. I'm sure they'll come out with more exciting colors.
Just like the standard, and there's some with like the fuzz and some with no fuzz. So these specific types of bell boots, and actually they like sculpted them really well. You can see that they've got the like it looks like they have like a Velcro patch on the front. So those are called no-turn bell boots. They've actually got a little notch that fits in the backside of the horse's foot where their heel is, so that they can't spin. So they are no-turn. So like when you put on the rubber ones that you just pull on over their foot, those are just regular bell boots and they spin all around and all that good shit. Are you going back to Dundle to check?
Yeah, I want my green hair back.
Wee.
Can you No, wait, I'm gonna go in the special gate, actually. I forget how to do it.
Walk I'm going shift.
It will expand our time together.
Yeah, I'll wait for you.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I know.
I'm coming.
I see you. Okay. All right. Go,
Emma, go.
Well, hang on.
Emma, hurry, Emma.
Wait.
The championship.
Okay.
Okay.
I was trying to get it that we were like...
our meal together.
Yeah. So if I just, like, let myself go side to side a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god.
We're having a great time. Don't mind us. We're just gonna go get our nails did. Don't mind us.
On our way to get our nails did.
Get our nails did. Girls' night.
Girls' night.
Girls' night. There's one thing at Briarfest that I'm gonna, if I don't get it before then, is I need to try the Sunny D vodka. I know we're on stream, but listen.
There's Sunny D vodka? What?
Yep, Sunny D brand. They came out with a vodka seltzer, and it's Sunny D. I'm just like, sign me on. I never drink, but listen, it's Sunny D. Girls' night. What are you drinking? Getting crunk on Sunny D.
Yeah. The only problem with vending at the AG is that I'm not gonna do it drunk. That.
Well, I understand that. But listen. I could be under the table just taking sips.
Just taking little sippies.
Take little sippies. But oh my gosh, one time, one of my longtime friends / mutuals on Tumblr, I won't be saying his name, but and it's not Naga. I can already clarify it's not Naga. We were talking about, I was telling him this was many years ago, I was telling him, like, when I was in early college, I was like, yeah, I, like, you know, like, I'm in college now, I can get what I want, and I got Sunny D for myself. Yeah. And then he told me he drank nothing but Sunny D for, like, 8 straight months, and then he had to... it was only Sunny D, and then he had to go to the ER from severe stomach pains.
My dude,
the acidity from the Sunny D eroded his stomach lining.
That's terrifying.
It's terrifying. And I was like, how much Sunny D were you drinking in a day?
Shit. Oh my god! It's like,
you know, it's like, because Sunny D is made out of made from citrus. Like, yeah, it's like processed in a juice, but like,
right, it's still citrus.
It's still it's still citrus. So if you have a lot of citrus, that's a lot of acid you're putting in yourself. But it's like, if you just eat an orange one orange is not going to have enough to, like, you know, do that.
Right.
But somebody's like, yeah, I had to go to the ER and I haven't drank Sunny D since. And I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sunny D related trauma. That's terrifying. I hate that. I hate everything about that.
You can imagine, like, as I'm, like, drinking Sunny D as he's texting me this, and I was like...
And you push the glass away from you a little.
I push away the tiny little plastic cup they come in, and I'm like, ah! But no, like, I need to try it. I'm probably gonna try and get a hold of some beforehand to see if it's any good, but I'm like, my interest is massively piqued. So if someone's like, oh, you getting lit? I'm like, yeah, I'm Sunny D.
Oh my god. So... I feel like we need to talk about the candle-shaped elephant in the room.
I love forest-scented candle. I don't even know. I didn't look into it.
So...
I don't know what scent it is.
There isn't a scent yet. They want people to suggest, like, so I guess they kind of have a base of, like, what they like an AI generated combination of scents that they want to use, but they want you, the player, to get some input on there. Hi chat, we're talking about the SSO candle disaster. Welcome. So they started asking people, and the thing that I don't understand, first of all, there's many things I don't understand about this, but number one is, why would you do an AI generated, like, why would you have this be AI generated at all? Why? Because there's actually candle companies out there. There are equestrian candle companies. There are. Like, reach out to one of them and have them like work with you on a but why are you making a candle in the first place? Who the hell that plays this game is gonna buy a candle? Like, out of all the things that you could have made, why the hell are you putting your money into a candle? And this coming on the heels of like the dressage being super bugged and letting people go and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, what the hell is happening? What is happening at Star Stable HQ? Like, I don't understand. I really don't.
Yeah, it's very concerning because, like, even my company, is getting layoffs. Like,
up here,
like my contract will be done at the end of this month because there's not enough work currently.
Yeah.
But I'll be coming back. I'm coming back next year anyway.
Sure.
For it, but you ran ahead of me. I thought we were in this together.
Sorry.
I hate you. But so it's like there's been layoffs and I work for a pretty big corporation, so it's like things are like the world is slowly hitting another recession again. So it's just like I understand why they probably let some people go, but candle ain't gonna make you bank either.
Yeah. No, that's even a really good suggestion, is like making a gaming headset. Like,
that would be fun to have, not gonna lie.
So many people came up with better ideas. Like, I know the Mistfall animated series didn't really pan out, but like they were still in line to have toys, I think, that went along with that. And that, I think that's gone by the wayside too. I know some people suggested that like Briar get in, like Star Stable get in with Briar. I think that would be a fun idea. I don't think that would ever happen for a couple of reasons. Number one is that Briar actually does not have like a headquarters over there. There are certain countries overseas that like do not have Reeves. Like, you can't distribute there. Because like I have a friend who lives in Hungary that literally cannot get Briars in her country at all anymore. There are no authorized dealers in her country. So for one, that's part of the reason why I think that like that would never pan out, is because a lot of Europe does not have access to like Reeves as a company. Champ. Yeah, I'm coming. So that's number one. Number two is actually a reason that I cannot say on stream for legal reasons. So I can tell you about that later.
Whisper it to me, my ear.
No, I can't talk about it.
Damn.
But like I think in theory that would be a good idea. However, they could potentially work with Schleich. Schleich is, I think, a German company, and that could work. Schleich does stuff all over Europe, so that could potentially be something. However, the other thing that I think people don't necessarily understand is companies are going to want licensing fees for their characters and everything right up front. And that's a lot of money. And I don't think Star Stable has that kind of money. So that's another unfortunate check for that one as far as like not happening. However, they could do it would be easy enough for them to do a lot of print on demand stuff. And this person is wrong. Y'all hear they won't retrofit TAC anymore. They're just not doing it right now. I'm not even gonna get into it with these people because they're just gonna be like, no.
They're little kids that misread the blog today, so.
Yep.
They said they're not doing it anymore right now because they want to put their sole focus on the new characters, which, in my opinion, is a little more important.
Yes, I agree. We're on Frost Valley server, by the way, if you guys want to come hang out.
Yeah.
I don't know how long we'll be on tonight because there's not a whole lot to do, but for right now, we're hanging out. But as far as like other things that they could do, there's actually like print on demand companies that you can hook right up to your website, which is how I do a lot of my merch. Is I make the design, I put it on the product, and then I go through that website to add it to my store and all that. So yeah, but that's another idea. T-shirt, and that would be like t-shirts and jackets and all that kind of stuff, and that would sell. And I see Amber in the chat, plushies. Yes. And honestly, custom plushies are probably cheap enough that they could get away with doing them. I feel like that would be a viable answer to some of the to like something that they could sell that's not a candle. Yes, keychains.
Yeah.
Keychains would be fun too. And something that I don't understand how they haven't done already is why aren't they making stickers?
Yeah.
You have all this artwork and assets. Make stickers. And this is coming from someone who sells stickers. Like, they are cheap to produce, they are cheap to distribute, and they are cheap to they're cheap for the consumer. That doesn't mean they're bad quality, it just means that they're inexpensive. And what a great way to encourage if they can't buy the horse in the game, oh well, you can get a $5 sticker. I feel like a lot of parents would actually go for that. We'll have Courtney texting me on the side. Oh no. Poor Courtney has so much drama lately. Boy drama, exam drama.
Aren't they almost done with their finals?
Almost done. The other day,
almost done. Horse jump, baby.
Yay! I just feel bad for anybody that's going to school in my area right now, because we had, I don't know if you got this where you are,
no,
Larry, but
I don't. I have green grass and sunshine.
So we had decent weather up until Monday morning, and literally overnight, Monday into Tuesday. I mean, Monday it was really bad, as far as stormy and everything. But the bulk of our snow came Monday night into Tuesday. We got 30 inches of snow. We basically had, we were having 50, 60 degree weather, and a couple days we had 80 degree weather. People were already going down to the beach and swimming, and then all of a sudden we got 30 inches of heavy, wet snow.
Hi! Hello! Oh, we reared at the same time. I'm gonna jump. Hi!
Hey! So people's exams on Monday, some exams got canceled, the campus was closed, but a lot of exams moved online because now they have the capability to do that.
Shit, yeah.
And then on Tuesday, which was arguably the worst day, campus remained open. So everybody had to walk to campus. We have so much water that not only do we have a winter storm warning, we also have a flood warning. A lot of the places that you go in town are actually completely flooded. Our roof at the kitchen store started leaking because the snow was so heavy and wet. So that's a problem. So it's we're not doing so hot here, lads.
You got this.
And my mom, I'm so mad at her. My mom goes, she whips out her phone, and she's counting, and she's like, okay, 100 more days until it snows again. 100 more days until winter starts here. Because sometimes we actually get snow at the end of September.
Oh no.
And I'm just so mad about it. I'm like, you didn't have to do that. It cost you
$0.
$0 to not do that. So I'm fine. Salty. I'm salty about it.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
Champ.
We're gonna be sitting at the AG if it's not busy, like, cause it's I've been in there like Saturday night, and like Saturday night's not busy. Your busy night's Thursday, and so it's like we'll be in there on Saturday and we'll all be playing Star Stable on our phone.
Go. That's right, it's mobile.
Yeah.
We can play horse game at horse
we can play horse game at HorseCon.
Amazing. I'm gonna have to bring a portable charger for sure for my backpack or in my purse.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be like, hi.
Yeah, hello. We're gonna do so many HorseCon things with you. We're gonna take you to get your picture taken with Fluffy.
Yes, I want to be a first timer for everything.
Yes. Fluffy's the giant inflatable horse that greets you at Briarfest.
Yes.
They have pictures of the like lining the main road of the horse park. They have little signs that have silhouettes of all the celebration models. So like when Courtney and Kenzie came with us for the first time, we actually like had them take their picture beside their year, which was cute. There's a petting zoo and Tonka trucks over in the kids zone.
Oh my god, I'm gonna push all the little kids down and play with Tonka truck.
And like they have like the Big Dig, it's called. The big dig.
I'm gonna use my hands.
It's actually
get out of the way.
So the Big Dig is actually a product that Reeves sells, and Reeves is Reeves is Briar's parent company. And it's a product that Reeves sells that's actually
amazing.
I think you've probably seen them at like a playground. You know those like
most likely things that you dig with.
They're like you sit on them and you use the little controllers and you dig the dirt. They sell those.
Yes, that's amazing.
And they're only rated for like 100 pounds though. So
that's fine. Like, I'm just a few pounds more.
We were actually gonna get them
real quick.
We were gonna get them for like before we did the pit video. We were actually gonna put it in order for some Big Digs because they only cost like $25 for us to order. But we never got around to it. And we were like, well, this is probably a waste of money.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh man.
You could use them to dig for any reason after that.
Yeah. And they also sell like the little teeny construction vests. So
oh my god, I would fit.
I would have gotten the whole package. But
I would have fit.
But they have the Big Dig set up at Briarfest in a big old sand pit, and you can go play in the sand pit.
I can go play in the sand.
Yeah.
I'll have a great time. It's fine. Yeah. It'll be great. I'll be digging in the sand. I'll be like, look, Mom, I'm digging in the sand.
We'll go toss some stablemates in the sand for you, and you can recreate the pit.
I will recreate the pit from memory. And then everyone will be like, what is wrong with her? I'll be like, I'm fine.
Alright, let's see. Oh wait, that's not where I want to go in my map, and I want to turn off those hairdresser icons.
Why don't you want to see the hairdresser icons?
I'm done with them. I'm done. Done with them.
Why are you upset at them?
I'm just done with them.
I can't believe you've done this.
Done. Cancelled.
Okay, where is my shirt?
Breaking news, Lurie streaming shirtless.
I'm looking for my main shirt that I wear with my Dwaken horse, because I'm getting my Dwaken horse.
Okay.
And I haven't ridden him in forever.
Oh wait.
Where is it?
I already screwed this up. Why am I doing this? I should just go do stuff that's like, gonna get me money. I don't have a horse to level up. I was doing the races in the Steve's paddock that I have like the gymnastic one. I'm like, why am I doing this? This is pointless. Oh man. Oh, so I had a fun idea this morning. Oh no! Oh, Amber, no! You should have just let it text Kylie. You should have just let it go. That would have been great. Amber's mic recording everything that we said and putting it into talk to text. I love that for you. Oh. Lurie, you dead? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, she's alive.
What? I was talking this whole time. Your stream froze.
Oh no, you froze.
You froze.
You
oh no,
froze.
The internet hates us.
Oh no.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna try and get the animals at Starshine. Because it's money.
I'll run down there.
Yeah.
I haven't been on my little Dwaken horses so long. I've missed my Dwaken horse.
Aw.
That's my favorite horse.
It's cute. So I had a fun idea today. Oh no! Oh no! Everybody's crashing. Everybody's having technical problems. What is happening tonight? Oh no! Once again, Lurie's gone. Lurie's dead. Lurie thinks I'm dead. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. There's just no audio. I just can't hear her at all. Lurie!
I hear you.
There you are.
I hear you.
Oh my god, you just like keep cutting out on me and I don't understand.
I don't know what's going on either.
It's a weird night. Oh no.
Weird night, but what was your idea?
Yeah, my idea. So I'm trying to come up with two different mystery full sets for Briarfest. I have the one planned, but I thought that it would be really fun if I had a coloring contest for all of my followers, and then I picked one mare and one stallion from that group, and the baby was a surprise. And they debut during Briarfest. I think that'd be really fun.
Yes. Please.
And like, of course, whoever wins would get like at least one copy of the set. I'm trying to figure out like if I would do like one copy of the set plus some other stickers, or 2 copies of the set, because I feel like, I mean, that would be good.
Yes. And are you selling your coloring books there?
I am.
I'm gonna buy one of your coloring books, and I'm gonna bring some crayons, and I'm gonna color.
Sit over the table and color.
I'm gonna sit on the table and I'm gonna color. Because I also have to fly after like the airplane ride back, so I'm gonna need a coloring book.
Yeah.
I mean, I have it digitally, but I kind of want to get like the crayon box that has like the least amount of colors.
Oh no,
maybe. But I want to try and like make it like challenging, like like I have to really think and mix colors and stuff.
Oh, that would be so fun. I need to sit down and actually like color one traditionally, like because I haven't in so long.
Or I could do colored pencils because I think colored pencils would be better, and I can buy a little sharpener. But would they let me bring the sharpener on the plane?
Yeah, at least with the crayons, you wouldn't get into trouble for bringing. Like, I mean,
I could buy a little sharpener and then just give it to you as a gift.
You just leave it with me.
A flight to Chicago ain't gonna let me bring the sharpener.
Oh, no. Funny. Yeah, so of the things that of the things that you're gonna leave Briarfest with is gonna be like a box of crayons, a coloring book, and some
coloring book. And if Briar has their own coloring books, I'm gonna go, no thank you. It's not Emma's coloring book.
They do actually. They do have a coloring book. I don't think that they sell it everywhere though, but it's still available for like us as dealers to buy. Mm-hmm. It's been around for probably 20 years. Like I bet you it's from 1990 at least, which actually would be 30 years.
That's awesome.
It's called H is for Horse. And
H is for horse. They're correct.
And I know it's still available in the catalogs because like I see it every time that we go to like put an order in. I see it in the price sheet. I'm like, how are they still making this? Like, this is so old. But when you think about it, it doesn't go bad. You know, like a coloring book doesn't go bad.
No, a coloring book is a coloring book.
Yeah.
And it's horsies.
Mm-hmm. I'm also working on, I got the stuff to make those sticker books coming. So I'm a little bit miffed, but like, it's fine. Because I didn't really have a timeline for when I wanted to get the sticker books done. I knew it had to happen after Midwest Horse Fair, but I didn't know how quickly I could make it happen. So basically, the reason why I'm a little miffed is I ordered like a small batch of these books just to see like what the quality is. And the listing that I got them off of said ready to ship. So like to me, that means that you've already got them ready to go and you're like immediately shipping them out. And then I check like the time period of when they're going to ship. And it says that they probably won't ship until May 24th. I ordered these about 3 weeks ago. And it says ready to ship right on there. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. Because, like, it's really hard to find, like, I did check with a company that I could, like, produce the whole book through them. But because of where that company is located, it actually cost me more in shipping than it would, like,
ordering
for books. So, you know, because of the weight, because they're all like 100-page, you know, so they're heavy.
Yeah.
So that wasn't gonna work. So I kind of sourced it so that like I could get the books, but I have to make my own covers. And I know that I can get the covers made within like 3 weeks. So that's good. But I was just expecting the books to get here sooner. So assuming that everything goes according to plan with the books and I like the quality, what I'll probably go ahead and do is just like, I think I'm going to have 2 out of the batch that is like the sample batch that are going to be able to go up for sale. So I'll probably put like 2 that are shipped immediate, and then the rest is probably going to be a pre-order. But at least I'll have like something physical that I can show everybody, because I was kind of hoping to have them for Briarfest, but I also, part of me is like, oh man, how many do you want to stock? You know, because that's like a lot of money out. So, but if I do a pre-order and I know that the books are good quality and that they do ship when they're going to ship, I can give people a realistic timeline of like, hey, it's probably going to be like 6 to 8 weeks for me to get you a book.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's in progress. I'm working on another coloring book, but that's probably not going to happen until like winter. Because I was just thinking, like, the coloring book that I currently have, I had produced for like November, December, and at this point I'm almost out of the batch that I ordered then, because we ordered like a lot.
No, yeah.
And I'm almost out, so I'm gonna have to make another order before Briarfest. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh man, I wonder if I could get another coloring book together for Briarfest. And the answer is technically yeah, I could, but also why run a new one when a lot of people don't even have the other one? You know, like the
it's still fairly
of followers,
new.
Right? Exactly. The subsection of people that like already have my stuff is relatively small compared to like the audience that I'd be hitting at Briarfest. So
yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I would say don't stress about a new one, because like you said, coloring books never expire, so it's like you could sell this one for quite a while,
right?
And not stress too much about trying to produce another one.
Yeah, I am working on a lot of fun like Briarfest debut designs. I don't want to say exclusive, because they'll probably be available first at Briarfest, and then if they sell out, they sell out. But if not, I'll toss them back up on the website. But I have some fun stuff planned. I took some feedback from everybody, so I'll have some realistic stuff. I'll have some, I think a lot of people know that the Crazy Horse Girl one is coming, so like that's an obvious.
People gonna be wearing Lian Lava.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking I'm gonna do two. I'm either gonna do two different Crazy Horse Girl ones, or my thought is kind of, if I do Crazy Horse Girl, like I have it on the hat with the circular horse head, because I don't have Lian Lava in there with a very specific color pink, I can actually make the pink blacklight reactive. So I'm thinking I might do that. And then I had some requests for like, do some horse and rider ones. So I have that artwork of Lian Lava that I think I might just do a separate sticker.
Yeah.
Of just that.
I'm just kind of.
Yeah. Because one thing I noticed, and like, I love how the shirt came out. I have the shirt and everything. I wore it at Midwest. It's awesome. But something that I did notice about the shirt, and I'll probably switch up the designs on the website, is because the artwork is so detailed, but it's not very big, I lost some of the detail in that. So I'd almost rather have the horse head on it, and then like have a separate Lian Lava one. Because it turned out cool, but I'm just like, man, this isn't as cool as it could have been.
Like, it could have been more.
So, like, that'll probably be a bigger sticker. Like, the biggest I can go is about 5.5. So that's probably what it's gonna be. But
which is understandable.
You wanna run to Yorvik Stables from here?
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, because you got to start thinking about stock, because you're probably like gonna have to probably stock more than what you had for
Yeah.
What was that last big event that
Midwest?
You did?
Yeah.
The Midwest. Yeah.
And
I'm guessing you can't. Can you sell your Briars at your artisan gallery, or can't sell Briars there?
I can sell the customs.
That's what I thought, yeah.
So I can sell anything that's customized. I entered the gallery as me personally, an artist. But the other thought that we have is that if it does go over well, Briarfest also has just like regular vendors at the horse park. And considering how we did at Midwest and how we've done at like even our state fair, what Briar charges versus how long you're there, the accommodations they give you, and like the crowd. I mean, it's 35,000 people. So all that considered, it actually would probably be a pretty decent thing to just like actually vend at Briarfest. The stipulation that they do have, though, is you can't sell anything that's in the current catalog. So that's where you'd kind of get gigged a little bit, because we don't have a lot of inventory. And we especially don't have a lot of inventory that's old.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like, okay, if I'm looking at this as, you know, trying to like get my name out there at Briarfest, I have a bottle right here, so that's what I'm doing. I don't know which way you went, but I'm assuming we're gonna meet up at the bridge.
I'm near the bridge right now.
Okay, I'm not. I'm getting there though. Yeah, so because we did think about doing the swap meet, because Briar has 3 ways you can sell at Briarfest. You can be a vendor in the arena, at the horse park, and that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can be in the swap meet, which is at the hotel, and that's Friday and Saturday. Or Thursday. Maybe it's Thursday and Friday. I think it was Thursday and Friday, because if we did the swap meet, we actually could have gone to the show with you, the nighttime show. And then the AG, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And the difference between all these is like, okay, so if you're vending at the park, you're either like, I mean, you can be an artist. Maggie Bennett actually does the park every year. She doesn't do the Artisans Gallery. She has like a big booth space at the park, and she sells her micro minis typically.
Yeah.
I know there's some jewelers that do it, that have some really pretty jewelry. There's like fine artists that have their stuff there. There's actually somebody that does like real horse tack and clothing. And then you have like your various Briar dealers. And I think a lot of them use that as an opportunity to like get rid of the really old stuff. Because think about it as like, okay, everybody that's traversing the Chin, there you are. Everybody that's traversing for the Chin is looking for deals and steals and all that. If you're at the horse park looking for stuff, I mean, you're typically shopping around for deals and everything, but if you're really looking at the horse park dealers for stuff, there's something very, very specific you want.
Whoa, I just saw a horse eating what? Right here, and now it's gone. Yeah.
Oh no, who was it? Was it Starshine?
I don't know. It was brown.
Oh god,
that's
weird. Not Starshine.
I don't like that. Continue. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you're okay. I was like, oh god, I don't see ghost horse.
Why is it foggy here? What?
I get that all the time. I didn't today, but I get that all the time.
I did right now. Continue. You feel so bad to keep interrupting.
The swap meet is for like individuals that want to sell their old models. Any make and model is allowed. You can either be in it one night or both nights. You pay per night. The only thing is, though, you can only sell model horses. Just model horses. So the initial plan was we were going to do the swap meet, and we were going to have like the pony pouches and the stickers. And then we read the like, oh, you can only sell model horses. That's good. Like, so we couldn't sell most of what I actually had to offer. So I thought to myself, I'm like, all right, the Artisans Gallery is for fine artists, illustrators, painters, customizers, sculptors, whatever. Like, if you make any art to do with horses, that's where they want you. So I was like, well, I might as well give it a shot, I guess. Like, we'll see what happens. And then I got in.
Yes.
So
it'd be a really good thing for you.
Yeah. Okay. No, and I think it'll be fun. I really do. It's just like, it's a little overwhelming, and it definitely feels weird because like I've been attending Briarfest since 2010. I've been going to the Artisans Gallery at the hotel since 2010. And it's just really like, it feels weird now, but I think it's going to feel really weird then because it's going to be like this is kind of, it's going to be weird to be on the other end. I guess is what I'm saying. It's like, I've been attending this event since I was 11, and now I'm actually like in it, and it's hit me a little bit. The day that I found out, I called my mom like right away. Like I got the email, I called my mom right away, and I was crying.
Oh,
and I'm like, that's probably like, I mean, it was a good crying, but it's like,
yeah.
Am I overreacting?
No, you're not overreacting. That's exciting because you're gonna get recognized, and then you're probably gonna get a bigger customer base. You know, people knowing, gonna figure out who you are, and then you can make more. And make more sales and get more customers.
And it's cool because, like, I guess on the heels of I did so much work for Stone and I don't feel like I necessarily got, like, a whole bunch of recognition. I tried to share when I was doing stuff, but because I posted a lot of things under a pseudonym, I tried to not really, like, you know, sometimes there's a thing about working in the model horse world where you don't really want people to know who you are.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like, I didn't necessarily want people to connect Paint Pony Studios with Stone Horses. Like, I didn't want those two to go hand in hand because, like, there was a bit of fear of, like, am I gonna, like, lose the Breyer dealership, you know, and that whole thing. And thankfully, like, because a lot of people over there at Breyer are, like, artists themselves, they understand that, like, it's contracted work. I was doing it as myself. I was not doing it as a business. Whatever, you know. Because there's actually people that are contracted that do work for both companies. They're just independent contractors. So, like, it worried me for a little bit. Didn't worry me in the end, but it's still very much like, I'm really happy that I'm at a point where when I make stuff that people recognize that it's me, that they don't necessarily associate it with another company. Now, instead of being like, oh, that's the art, you know, that's the artist that did stuff for Stone Horses. Instead, it's like, oh, that's Emma. She did all this. And, like, to me, that's cool. Like, that it's finally, like, cool. It's me now, you know.
That's you. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's you.
And the weird part about, like, Stone is that, and you see now, like, the painters there do get a lot of recognition, and that's great. But that's not how it used to be. When I started there as an intern, I had a summer job there in, like, 2018, and I did paint for a while, and I was explicitly told to sign nothing. You know, limited runs, you were not allowed to sign any of your limited runs. You were not allowed to sign your one-of-a-kinds. Anything that came out of the factory was not allowed to... They did not want anyone to know who actually painted it. And on the one hand, I understand, because you're trying to have, like, a factory identity. You're trying to have, like, a company identity. And I get it. But on the other hand, a big part of this hobby is the artistry. And the customers actually really want to know who's behind it. So I'm glad that policy has changed. I still was not allowed to sign any of my artwork that I did as me. So that was kind of, like, only for the painters. But thankfully, like, I did save some stuff. And I saved pictures of, like, the stuff that I designed, because I noticed that some of it's actually not up on the website anymore.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's like I'm trying to make an archive of my own work from them before it gets buried.
Yeah, before they try to act like you never worked for them, kind of thing.
Yeah. So that's been fun. It's been a little difficult, but I do have a pretty decent collection of stuff. But, like, I feel like that's something that, you know, you working in the animation industry, like, does that ever get to you? Like,
that your stuff gets, like, it's either like
yeah.
Well, one of the projects that I spent 3 weeks on was just scrapped and will never see the light of day, but that's industry. So it's kind of like, well, spent how many days boarding this and now it'll never see the light of day and I can't add it to any portfolio. So it's like, yay.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Yeah.
So.
Like even the publications and stuff that I worked on, because I made all those magazines for them. And I was never allowed a physical copy. They were like, yeah, no. so there's no record.
No record that you even
there's no record that I even like touched it.
That's so sad.
Yeah. I'm in there as the editor. Like that is what it says. I'm in there as the editor, but I actually made the entire book.
God.
Yeah, and all the calendars and everything. Yeah, so like there's a whole bunch of stuff that like technically I can put it in my portfolio, but I don't actually have any like proof. I don't even have any like screenshots of it.
The one sad thing about my director has been trying to get us for the company to put credits in the descriptions of the YouTube videos as proof that we worked.
Right.
And so I have all this footage and all this animation, but nowhere is it actually listed that I worked on it. So it's like you just gotta trust me, bro.
Right. And that feels so weird because like, you know, somebody could easily like take credit for everything that you worked on.
Excuse me.
Like they could add it to their own like reel.
Exactly. But the thing is, on at least my resume is more like a CV style. So like on my resume, I can put my director and my producer with their, the company's email. Be like, if you want proof that I actually worked on this stuff, contact them. I promise I worked on it.
Yeah.
Shit. No. I made it. I jumped over it. Yay. So yeah, no, I totally get it when it's like there's no credit anywhere. But you have to just go, trust me, bro, it's mine.
Yeah, like I think about the whole, literally the entirety of the Design a Horse program is actually something that I worked on. I coded it from start to finish when it initially came out. And then when they switched website hosts and everything, like I was the one that like put it back together when their web team couldn't.
Yeah.
And so like I do thankfully have some nice screenshots and stuff from that before they screwed it up.
Yeah.
But like that's like other than the physical models that got released, really there's not a whole lot of evidence that I did a lot. Or I should say the stuff that never reached production, as far as like, or not even didn't reach production, but the signage, the t-shirts, the magazines, the all that kind of stuff. You know, it's like I did all that, but I just don't have record of it. So it's like, yeah, you're just gonna have to trust me. I swear I did this.
Trust me. Trust me, man. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Cause my contract's gonna be done, but the thing is, our clients do want more work, but there's no budget for it for the rest of this year.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So it's like, I can look for work and everything, but like I know if I don't find a job, I will still technically, quote unquote, have one.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But like, it's just a matter of like, trust me, bro.
Yeah. No, and one of the big things that I did when I was there, and I haven't been paying attention to see if they actually continued this or not. I hope they did. Is I really tried to push because the customers love it, and as a collector, you kind of want to know like everything there is to know about the collectible that you are buying. You know, how many are made, like what it is and what year it was and who painted it and who came up with the design and all that. So when I did the COAs, I made damn well sure that I got everybody's name on there who was involved. And I hope that that's still a thing that they do. I know for a fact they're not using my template anymore. But I hope that is still a thing that they're doing. So
yeah, because like I would want to know everyone who like had a hand in making like it's an art piece. It's not just like, oh, this is a toy. This is a piece of art that someone spent hours modeling, painting.
Yeah. And
excuse me, all that with it.
That's a huge thing when you show too. Is and I can't wait to take you to the Briarfest show. I think you're gonna like your mind's gonna be blown because it's so huge. Is when it comes to like the collectability aspect, like that's very important to have all that information. And you know, you think about that some of this stuff, some of this information's already getting lost. You know, we're like model horses or like even like regular art, like we're kind of getting to the point where there's stuff that's already being lost, and I'd hate for that to happen to like anybody that's working right now, you know, especially like my friends who I know poured their heart into this thing that you are seeing. So
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Bam.
Yep. Oh, what the heck? Why would you kick me? I'm gonna spin sad. I'm gonna spin so sad. God, the Jorvik Frisians are so freaking big.
They're really tall for some reason.
I love it that they're huge. So I'm just like, big horsey, big horsey, big horsey. I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you.
Punch me. Punch me, I kick you. Punch me, I kick you.
I have to back up every time I punch.
I love their teeny tiny. Look at their teeny tiny little chest, like the little boobies.
Look at the little boobies. My boobs.
Look at it. It forms a heart. It's so tiny.
It does. It's so cute. This stall be still. This stall be still.
I unironically love the Frisian's idle animations. The only thing there are two things that bother me about the Frisian. Number one is the rear, and number two is the stop. Those are the two things, and I kind of overlook those because I actually like really love the rest of the animation. It's the same thing with the Lipizan. Is like there are certain things that I think are a little stiff, but most of it outweighs the bad. So.
Yeah, it has a lot. I like it when like the idols have like a lot of personality. Like I love how the Finn horses move their hair out of their face.
Yeah,
that's
the emo
such
boy,
a nice character. Emo boy, yeah, get out of my face. Boy, like it's such a good little touch. Like that isn't really like that big of a deal, but it adds like character to the horse.
Right. No, I love that so a lot. So before, because we probably won't stay on stream too much longer, but before I hop off stream, new Sticker Club theme launched, and I'm really excited about it. Because you and like our little private group chat have seen me like get about 6 months into the Sticker Club at this point, so you guys have all the spoilers. But I'm really excited.
It's very good, y'all.
Thank you. I'm especially excited about the Weekly Winnie, the little newspaper, because
it's so cute.
Yeah. So for anybody that's not familiar, so Sticker Club theme this year is Heroes and Villains. It's something I'm really, really passionate about because I have a background in comic books. I actually, before I started working on a lot of equine-based stuff, like I've always drawn horses. But before I started really leaning into the equine-based stuff, I actually wanted to be a comic book illustrator, and I have 3 published comic books that are really outdated now. But I did them. I was a senior in high school. That feels so weird to say.
She did that.
I did that. I did 3 24-page comics between when I was a senior in high school and a sophomore in college. It was a weird time for me. They were fun. They were a lot of work, but they were fun. But I love superheroes and I love comic books, and like I'm really excited that that was the theme that was chosen for like everybody in the club voted on that theme and it won by a landslide. And
hell yeah.
I'm at a place right now with my own work where I feel like I actually can do it and be really successful at it. Like I feel like I can do it justice. Because there was a point like a couple years ago where I wasn't super happy with like a lot of the stuff that I was making. So it feels like recently that something's like clicked, and I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it has clicked, so it's happening. But the exciting thing that is going to happen with this particular sticker club is I have decided that there's going to be a big overarching story for the whole thing. So the characters that you guys are going to meet, they have backstories. They have I want to flesh out these characters, even if it's like little itty bitty bits at a time. So the Weekly Winnie, which is the newspaper backing that you're going to get if you're in the gold tier, it's going to come with an article. So it's going to be the front page of a newspaper. It's going to have a little article on it, and you're also going to get a slip with a QR code and a password that's going to take you to a super secret area of our website that is only for you. And when you punch in that password, you can actually read the entire newspaper article in full. Plus, I'm going to have a whole other page for you guys with a word search, like a seek and find word search there's going to be a little phrase in there for you to decipher. There's a gossip column, which has actually been really fun to put together, and some classifieds, and all that's going to give you some like greater insight into the world. So I'm really excited to see that, because I like the idea that some people might start to like theorize and try to put stuff together, and there will be hints for like the next release in the newspaper. Yes. So I want people to be like, oh my god, what if it's this? And it might be that.
It could be. I know the secret.
Larry knows the secrets.
I know the secret.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
It's going to be really fun, and I'm super excited. So, and also
join the sticker club.
Go check out Lurie Noodle. Check out Lurie Noodle.
I don't have commissions over, so there's something to check out.
It doesn't matter. I want them to view your
perceive me.
I want them to perceive you.
No, if they look at the first thing on my Twitter, the first thing I put this morning was, I should make a Gingers Against Ed Sheeran sticker.
Do it.
Because my sister hates Ed Sheeran. She has a sticker on her work journal that said, this car is not a Ed Sheeran safe space.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god.
And both me and my sister are redheads.
Yeah.
We're like gingers. So it's just like Gingers Against Ed Sheeran. With his face smiling, and it has like an X and a cross in it.
Oh no. I love it. I love it.
I'd make it. It's fine.
Have you
I'll put it on Redbubble.
Have you seen what I've been doing lately with like I haven't done the past couple times, but there were quite a few times that when I made announcements for the stream that I would tag you, and I'd be like, make sure you come to stream tonight, because if you don't, you're gonna make Lurie sad, and you don't want Lurie to be sad.
You shouldn't. I'm just frowning in the background.
I've been doing it.
Have you?
Yeah.
Where?
On Instagram.
On Instagram? I don't even have Instagram downloaded anymore.
I'm like, there's no way she's seeing this, but it's really funny. Because like,
oh my god,
I just sneak it in there. I'd be like, hey, come to stream tonight, and I'd at you, and I'd be like, Lurie's gonna be there, and if you don't come to stream, Lurie's gonna be really sad.
Where's my? It doesn't even come up in my notice.
I'll see. It's probably in my archive. We'll see if I can find it because I thought it was funny. I thought it was really funny.
Oh my god! Like Larry's gonna cry if you don't come, guys. Like she's gonna bawl her eyes out.
That's literally what I did. I was like, she's gonna be super upset. You're gonna make her cry. Oh my god.
Gosh, I'll probably be more active maybe on Instagram again once like Briar Fest hits. Just because I know it's like we're gonna be taking pictures. It'll be a good time.
I wanna make sure that everybody sees all the stupid shit we do on. So we're gonna have to make sure.
It's like, hey guys. Like, hey guys,
it's your boy,
here's Lurie. It's your boy. Lurie's digging in dirt. Lurie's digging in the dirt. And I'm like I'm in this sand pit and I'm going rah 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 rah.
Yeah. Alright. I just sent it to you.
Oh, so you added me in the stream chat.
Yeah, I did.
Wait. I'm trying to figure out.
I just texted it to you. You better come hang out with us tonight on Twitch or YouTube, or you'll make Larry sad. You don't want Larry to be sad, dude.
That's awesome. You want Larry to be sad? Do you want her to cry? If only I was on Instagram, or the only thing like I know as of the past 2 years, Instagram, you've been able to like actually upload your aspect ratio of your actual art piece.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still not like I should upload there. I'm like I literally draw stuff, and then I wait months to actually post it because I forget that I drew it.
Okay, but I'm like the same way because I have a whole slew of stuff that I have shared with you guys in the group chat, and that I have posted on Tumblr, and it has never seen Instagram. And I'm like, I should really get off my ass.
I should just do a mass posting.
Because like I want to start. I'm sure you probably feel this with like Aaron and Xavier and your characters. Is like I want to reintroduce my characters because it's been a while and like stuff has changed, and I have like in my mind I have a plan, but the plan requires effort.
Yeah, like for me, I don't really have a plan. I just draw a thing and then I smack it on like my art Tumblr, and then I'm like, I'm gonna post this. You're gonna like it, and everyone's like, oh, cool, likes it. But it's like it's kind of different though. Like with me, it's like I don't like for you with your art, you need to post it to like gain traction, gain a customer base, like which is a lot of people's cases. For me, because I have a full-time job that doesn't require me to like constantly advertise.
Yeah.
I just draw what I need, draw what I feel like my brain feels like drawing, and then I smack it on the internet. And I'm like, you guys like that? And then my 5 friends gather and they all clap. And like, well,
I'm one of the 5. I clap every time.
Yes, you are. Everyone's like, oh, that's it. And then whenever I see your art, when I see your art, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and like I know that some of like I have gotten a lot of feedback from people, whether it's like on Paint Pony Studios or like just like people like message me and they're like, I really want to see your art that's not horses. And recently it's like that's kind of an issue because there isn't any.
Yeah.
You know, and
I'm shaking your hand.
Yeah, and it's like I get like as much as I like okay, so I make art for fun, but I also make art for work. And this is where we are shaking hands at this very moment. It's like this is my job, but it is also what I do for fun. And thankfully right now I can actually very much draw a hard line between what I draw for fun and what I draw for work. And the problem is that when you start to cross the line into the fun section, suddenly my brand identity is compromised.
Yeah.
You know, and like Lee and Lava, I can kind of like shoehorn in, and honestly, you know, me having done like the coloring book with them in it, like they're on the cover, and I kind of want to like keep that rolling, and you know, having you know, Paint Pony Studios kind of being this like umbrella, whereas like as long as it's horse related, I can push that. And there is definitely stuff that I want to do with my work that is not 100% horse related. Like I do kind of have the bare bones of I've kind of decided I don't want to pick up comic books again. It's so much for me to do by myself. But I have been like writing on the side with like Lee and Lava and Jonas and all that eventually I'd like to try and do something with that. But does it mesh with the Paint Pony Studios brand? And the answer is probably not.
No, I get you. I get you, because like I have like, you know, my whole universe too, and like all the characters and like lore bits, the world rules and stuff. And I've had people ask me like, when are you gonna like make a story out of that? And I'm like, I am one person.
Right.
And maybe one day, like I have the bare bones making of like a basic card. Yeah. Like in the process of just explaining the world and like what the plot would be, but I'm just like, I would love to make it a web comic or something like that, but like first I gotta write and flesh out story. Right. And it's like it's a lot to do when you're one person who also has a full-time job.
Yes.
You have, you know, obligations outside of like creative stuff. You want to hang out with your friends, you want to play games, etc. Like you want to be a person.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of, I'm at the kind of point of like, okay, like if I make this, I want to make it for myself, but then how the internet functions is it's capitalism in of itself, where you have to grind. You have to do nothing but grind. Like you want to casually do something. Well, if you casually do something, you're never going to gain traction because you're not posting enough. And it's like, but
then if you post too much, you get shadow banned.
And get too much. If it's too much, you get shadow banned. If you put that one certain emoji in there, shadow banned.
Yep.
So it's just. I'm like, would I want to fight against something? And like, also, I'm just like when characters are so near and dear to your heart, like the minute you make it into like a bigger thing, like a comic, a story, people on the internet don't know how to. They'll be like, well, now this is a public story. I'm going to yoink this character and yoink this. And then my whole thing is, I like going into Tumblr roleplay, because that's what we do in this house. Is I've seen people use webcomic or webtoons characters for icons. And if people don't think I'm aware, I'm very aware that Aaron is just a blonde-haired, blue-eyed bitch. You know how often he would get icons?
Oh yeah.
So it's just I'm like knowing that like people could potentially snake my art and then use it for that too. Like there's so many reasons. I'm just like going into the art college concept, because I'm going to the senior show this Friday for my college. My whole thing is I never shared my characters, or really Aaron. Like it was always, I'm always like bare bone. Like if you knew me in real life, I never talk about him. Like so many people like I know in real life are like, we are aware that is your baby, but yet you never talk about it. And I'm just like, because that's for me.
Right.
And people in art college, they try, so many that I know, a lot of people were super critical of story, of how you did certain things. And then they would turn around, and when you're doodling, like, this is my character, like, just casually, and they're like, well, why don't you ever share it? Like, want to share, like...
Because you're kind of an asshole, that's why.
Because you guys are kind of overcritical and think too hard about things that are meant to be fun. I'm not here to do a media analysis about my own character. He's just stupid.
See,
like, he's dumb. I don't need to do that.
I kind of had the opposite college experience when it comes to art. And I want to say that that's because of a couple of reasons. For one, the college that I go to, and I'm sure I don't know how it worked at the college you went to, but
Mhm,
the
mhm.
art college that I went to, you didn't have to you didn't have to submit a portfolio to get in.
Mhm,
You didn't
mhm.
have to do any kind of portfolio review to get in. They accept
Yeah.
everybody. And then when you get to the 300 level, basically right before you graduate, you have to go through an extensive portfolio review.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So where I have an issue, like I don't really have an issue with the oh, everybody can come and do art. Like I think that's great. I think that you're giving people a chance to do something that maybe they would
Mhm,
normally do. I think
mhm.
that's fine. But the other problem with the college that I went to is we every kind of all the advertising to do with this college is nature this and nature that and big lake this and whatever. So you
Mhm,
get a lot
mhm.
of the almost holier than thou hippie type.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so basically what I encountered in college was that my style was not something that anybody approved of. The fact that I did cartoons and I leaned so heavily into comic books and superheroes and a very animated, highly saturated, bright form of work as opposed to going out and painting the landscapes over and over and over
Yeah.
again, or like
Yeah.
really muted everything and very adult. And it's like, I got a lot of shit from my peers because they were like, well, that's not really art.
It's not art.
and same with like galleries in the area. Like I tried for years to get into, I was in college for 5 years, and every year I tried to get into galleries. I think I applied for 3 to 5 gallery things every year. And in the entire course of my 5 years in college, I got into the student gallery one time. And then the only other time that I would have been in a gallery would have been my senior show. And I didn't because my senior show was online.
COVID.
Which that's not
Shakes
necessarily.
Your hand.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I wasn't upset about it because I would have either had to get all my work up on a screen or I would have had to pay out the ass to have it mounted and put up.
Yeah.
And neither sounded fun to me. So the online showcase is like, oh, this is perfect. I, throughout the entire 5 years I was there, I applied for several illustration scholarships every year. I didn't get a single one of them, even though the illustration class was exceptionally small. And however, I did get recognized as like every year for our senior show, they would do like a first and second place, and then they do like 3 runner-ups, and it was all faculty chosen. And my senior show was all of my OCs.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, as it should be.
Yeah, I did a Lee and Lava piece. I did I did Trevor and Lee, and then I did Trevor and Jonas. So I had those 4, and that was my portfolio review and my senior show. And I actually was the only person in the illustration department to get a faculty award. I was like,
that's
suck
awesome.
it, suck it. But yeah, so like there's, but I never used my other than for my portfolio review, which the only people that saw it until it went into the gallery were my actual professors. I never used my characters for projects because of the reasons that you're talking about, where it's kind of like at some point they're like an extension of you in one way or another, and they're very personal to you. And while I do love the idea of sharing them, there is also like that fear of, is somebody going to yoink this? Is somebody going to really like shit on this? Is somebody going to call me problematic and cancel me?
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
Like, oh, that's out there. So, but yeah, I mean, like, there's pros and cons with everything, and I just think it's super impressive the amount of lore that you have right now. I'm like every time I look at your stuff, I'm like, holy shit.
You gotta understand. I've had this little piss cat dog since I was 5, so you can imagine the amount of knowledge squishing my brain and undragging my body. Like I'm like dehydrated through the dash. And like,
the burden that you bear.
The burden. And people are like, "Can you make sense of it?" And I'm like, "No."
Right. And having characters like that for so long. That have you gone through the experience of like so you've had Aaron since you were 5. I've had Lee since middle school, so I was probably like 11 or 12. Like Lee and Lava
Still
came
babies.
first. Lava came first, and the amount of change that has happened from middle school to now, and I'm like, these aren't even the same characters anymore. You know, like I feel that in my brain. I'm like, you may look the same, kind of. But you certainly have the same black and Lava used to be black and red. Lava used to be black and red.
I've seen that old art. I love that old art. I don't know if you've ever seen one of the first art pieces I've ever done of Aaron,
but I want to.
I did not start drawing until maybe 7th or 8th grade because I was surrounded by friends who were so into. I'm like, I've never been huge in anime. Even when I had friends in middle school, they were huge into anime, and they all drew their characters, they all drew their stuff, and I felt left out. So I'm like, I better start learning how to draw. But the thing is, I was never vocal about Aaron or not even Xavier, nothing. I made a whole different cast of characters to not. I always thought, if I tell these people that my main character is this tiny little piss cat, that judgmental middle schoolers, I thought I was bullied as like a kid too, so it's kind of like I didn't want to give people something that gave me such major comfort, more fuel to be mean to me, and no one was gonna be mean to me. And like looking back, like wow, no one would have cared.
Right.
But
I feel that though, because like I got bullied. I got bullied for being a horse girl. I got bullied for being a horse girl. So back in middle school, it was like oh man, I kind of got to keep this on the down low a little bit. Like my art teacher knew, and she loved it, and she encouraged it and everything. And my close friends, like, because they were in the same boat that I was with like, oh, like we have all these characters we draw together. But sharing it with anybody else, it was like, well, I already had the stigma, the horse girl stigma. And now I'm at the point like where I'm like, fuck the horse girl stigma. I am a horse girl.
Yeah.
Horse girl.
You are the horse girl.
I wanna tell you this really, like, I just remembered this, and you could probably ask some of my friends about this, and they did like that actually went to school with me when I was younger, and they'd tell you this is I was so unapologetically a horse girl in elementary school, and there's two things to this is number one, we've talked about Belisara cards before. Right.
Oh yeah, so I miss them dearly.
So you know how kids used to bring like their Pokemon cards to school? Like
you would bring your I would bring my
Belisara cards to school, and I had the little lunchbox tin, and I shit you not, there was you know how there was a way that you could like play games with the Belisara cards?
No, I did not. I just liked pretty pictures.
So there were actually games you could play with the Belisara cards. They had like the symbols up in the corner, and there were instructions that came with the cards that you could play a game with the Belisara cards. So my friends and I, some of my friends were not horse people. You know, they were just friends with me, and I was actually friends with growing up I was friends with more guys than I was girls. So just imagine 3rd grade. A bunch of guys and me are huddled around on the floor together playing Belisara cards.
Yeah.
That's the vibe. So there was that. And then and this next part just makes me like this is so, knowing how my career has gone right now and how I was in elementary school, this connection is just really funny to me. So I, probably 3rd or 4th grade, I started drawing horses. And I was not good at drawing horses, but I was drawing horses. And
you're drawing, and that's what matters.
And what we used to do is I would draw all these horses, and I'd color them in, and I'd give them names, and then I'd cut them out. And like I had like a cult of kids who like wanted that they were about the size of my stickers. And that's what they were. It was just like one-off little designs, and I named them. And all my friends were like, "Oh my god, I want that one!" And they'd like trade them. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, it's just hit me right now that like I just manifested like my whole like I didn't realize when I was 8, 9 that is where my career would go. But I tell you what, little Emma, all those ponies that you were die cutting out with your cheap little craft scissors and coloring in and naming. That's what you're doing for a living now.
Yeah, it's crazy how it just works out like that too.
It is so funny, and some of my friends still have them. I don't think I have any of them, but I know for a fact my friend Kelsey, I specifically made her a donkey. She really wanted a donkey, and I specifically made her a donkey. And not that long ago, she texted me and she goes, "I found it! I found the donkey that you made me in 3rd grade." I'm like, oh my god! Like,
that's so cute.
It kind of makes me wonder if I do have some of them somewhere, because like it was the teachers had to put a stop to it. Like, there were so many people that were like collecting and trading the horses and everything, and yeah, the teachers had to put a stop to it. And I just think, like, thinking back on it now, I'm like, that is so fucking funny. Here we are.
Yeah. Here we are.
All right, so I'm gonna hop off stream. So we'll be back on Wednesday, because I think for the summer I'm gonna say no Saturday streams, just because it's light out later. We're all busy, So I think unless we actually like want to do something off stream where we have like game night, gonna keep Saturdays open for a little while.
It might have to be next week for game night, because there's just gonna be the new horses that no one wants. So.
I know, like we might. And I was kind of expecting that tonight too, but just you and but it was just you and me. As I was like, oh man, maybe we'll be on for half an hour and then we'll just do something else. So next Wednesday is probably going to be like, oh, let's go check these out, and then we'll hop on Jackbox or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But good night, everybody. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Good night.